Health benefits. There are obvious health benefits resulting from lifelong weight management and common sense eating. It impacts your overall health and well-being in several ways. Just losing 10% of your current weight can make a difference in the way you feel and reduce your risks for certain diseases. Other ways that losing weight will benefit your health include increased energy level, lower cholesterol levels, reduced blood pressure, reduced aches and pains, improved mobility, improved breathing, improved sleeping and waking more rested, prevent angina, which is chest pain caused by decreased oxygen to the heart, decreased risk of sudden death from heart disease or stroke, prevention of type 2 diabetes, and an improvement of your blood sugar levels. Healthy food benefits. There's conflicting information and opinions about what types of food are best for your body and the environment. With the introduction of organic foods, natural foods, and non-processed foods, there are even more choices today than in past years. There are pros and cons for most everything, and food is no different. When practicing portion control, you still have to make choices about the foods you choose to eat and how they're grown and processed. Organic foods. There is one thing that hasn't changed over the years. Food still comes from the earth, and farmers have control over how food is grown, handled, and sometimes processed. Organic foods were introduced to the market as an answer to concerns about not only food but the environment. They've quickly gained recognition in the food industry. The introductions of pesticides, fertilizers, bioengineering, and the inclusion of other synthetic ingredients used to enhance crop and animal growth have resulted in deterioration of the quality and safety of many farm products. In their efforts to increase crop yields and optimize product size, farmers have liberally engaged in a new way of farming. That's why organic food is a smart choice for consumers. Organic food is produced by farmers who are actively engaged in the preservation of renewable resources and the conservation of soil and water to enhance environmental quality of life today and in the future. Organic meat, poultry, eggs, and dairy products are more readily available today than in most recent years, thanks to farmers who refuse to use growth hormones and antibiotics. The government is involved in this movement towards more responsible farming by creating a government-approved certification for organic farmers. To be labeled organic, the farmer is required to follow strict USDA organic standards, and inspectors closely monitor the growth, handling, and processing of foods. Organic food provides more wholesome, chemical-free fruits, vegetables, and meats than conventional farming methods, and ensures you're giving your children and your family the best possible nutrition. And organic food also causes fewer allergic reactions. Before you make your next stop to the grocery store or market, take the time to learn more about the value of organic foods. They might cost a little more today, but they'll be worth it tomorrow. Evaluate the option, and the choice is yours. Natural foods. There's often confusion about the differences in organic foods and natural foods. Organic does not mean natural foods. There's no legal definition as to what constitutes a natural food. However, the food industry uses the term natural foods to indicate that a food has been minimally processed and is preservative-free, which makes it slightly different from just using the term natural to describe any food. Natural food is genuine, unprocessed food or slightly processed food, even though it is not technically organic. It's important to look for the words 100% natural on packaging of foods. Some natural foods can include organic foods, but not all natural foods are organic. Natural food is fresh and considered safer than conventional foods because it contains no artificial ingredients and is minimally processed, if at all. Natural foods are typically more nutritious than refined foods, since they don't include ingredients such as refined sugars, refined flours, hydrogenated oils, artificial sweeteners, and artificial flavorings. Natural food proponents suggest that natural foods reduce the risk of obesity, diabetes, cancer, and heart disease, since they do not include refined ingredients. Processed versus non-processed foods. Processing foods today is a way to increase the shelf life of foods, enhance flavor, and make them more convenient. Processing foods breaks down natural fibers, reducing or eliminating their nutritional value. Fiber is necessary to aid in digestion and helps rid the body of waste materials. For this reason, many people believe that processed foods are unhealthy. Processed foods also contain certain additives, chemicals, added salt, refined sugars, artificial flavorings, and preservatives. Many processed foods also contain unhealthy fats. Not only do these ingredients increase the shelf life of foods, they also make the food appear more attractive and taste fresher, but they add no nutritional value. Processing foods removes much of the nutritional value from those foods. It's advisable to eat fresh fruits, vegetables, and meats whenever possible. Avoiding foods that have been processed will significantly decrease your salt intake. Frozen foods typically undergo less processing than canned foods and are a better alternative if natural or organic foods are not available.